Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly, and today we're going to be talking about gilding, foiling, that kind of thing. And I have the Martha Stewart gilding sheets. Now, it's called a million different things. Like I said, this is called gilding. You can find foiling, you can find liquid gold foiling, you can find, there's a lot. Um, so I got asked about this, and I've used this on clay and other things. And I'll show you, or at the end of the video, I'll link it. That's what I'll do. At the end of the video, there'll be little, um, what are they called? Little pictures that you can click. Can't even think of the word right now. And links down below. So you can check them out if you are interested. And if you are new to my channel, hi guys. I've gained a lot of subscribers as of late, and I am so blessed and so happy. And as always, if you want to see something or you want a tutorial or anything like that, you can check out my channel. I have a lot of videos, or you can request it. You can put it in the description, in the comments. All my information's in the description below, all kinds of stuff. So let's get to getting. So again, this is called gilding adhesive. This is what I'm using. It's the Martha Stewart Crafts brand. You can get this at Michael's, and of course you can use a coupon, and they come in a kit. So you can also get gilding with, you know, some of your. I've seen it in a kit. Do you know what I'm saying? So you can get it together. So here we go. So I want to show you. I am going to use a piece of black construction paper, cardstock, whatever. Um, And what I did was I played a little bit. So you can see I wrote my name in the gilding. I just poured a little bit out on a nonstick mat. And I took a thin paintbrush and I wrote my name. And I'm going to be doing a little bit more kind of things with this. But this is like more of a bigger scale for you guys. And then I just kind of burp, burp, burp all around. And it got a little gloss to it. So the light's going to make it a little insane. But you can see it, right? Okay. And then what I did was I took a stencil. I'm sorry, not a stencil. The back of pencils, and I did like the small erasers, the bigger, and I just made. You can see these dots. And what you do is you let it dry. So you would let's do it real quick so I can show you because I know some of you will want to see it. So I take the cap off, but it also has it's a little a little sticky. I have to clean it up. I love using this. Now, there we go. This is fun to use if and you're gonna see me use this in making a journal and different kind of things. But this is a lot of fun just to put on an ATC card or something. Okay, or an art journal page. And I would advise doing this on top or in areas maybe that you need a little some bling bling, right? So I just put a little ploop there, and I'm just gonna take a very small brush, and I'm gonna go in because I don't want too much on there. And of course, you guys know my favorite word for the year. It's been 2 years in a row because this girl needs to remember. But you can see you can definitely control. Okay. And you can make it a little thicker or what have you. But you see what I'm saying? And it dries, obviously just like paint, the thicker, the longer it'll take to dry. And and that's it. So this is kind of what you would do. Or you could take um I'm telling you what, medication. It's medication. I took my real strong one, uh, and it's affecting me. Okay, so I probably shouldn't even be near the webcam. So you can see I'm very lightly just putting this on the stamp. I don't want it to be too gooey. You do get playtime with it, so it doesn't dry immediately, but you don't want to play around either. You know what I'm saying? Like you just want to get to getting, okay? And then I'm just gonna stamp it and lift it up. And a little piece of cat hair on there because my cats. And I'll just Stamp it till it comes off. Okay. And then, you know, you just wipe with a little baby wipe. No big deal. So I'm going to set these aside to dry, but you see, and then we will deal with those at the end. It just washes off with water. So I'm going to do this one first. And doesn't matter, you know, what color you have. Now you can see I have all kinds of little ploopies here, right? All these little extras, and I hate to waste extras. So I'm going to just take them. And you see it shiny. That's the side that you want to put down on the paper, you know, on your stickiness. And you just go and you kind of rub it. And look at it. So I'm not wasting anything because wherever it is sticky, it's going to pick up. You see, and you're not wasting. And let me tell you something. You don't throw this away. You use it in a piece of mixed media, and we will do that in my video of playing with trash because that's what I love. It's my favorite thing is making trash into something delish. And I don't mean to eat because this girl, keto girl, although you might find me eating something. All right. And you see what I'm doing, right? And I'm just going and going and going and going. And this way I'm not wasting any of that foil because look, I'm cheap. Let's face it. All right. And you get the draft. And then you're going to take I like using this brush, but you're going to take like a fluffy brush. Maybe we'll do this one instead. You want it to be soft. And once you're done, you're going to go in and you're going to kind of not scrape it, but you're dusting off anything that's not sticking. And as you do this, I love this look. You're going to see, look at that, like those little pieces get on the stickiness and it is just delicious. So let me go in with and show you what the paper's like. So you get this, it comes in this deliciousness and you see it lifts off. And I'm going to lay it down as a sheet, which you can do as well. I'm going to give it a little rub in on the tummy. Give it a little love. I'm going to go in. Now look, what do we got? We're like, girl, what the heck is that? It doesn't even look like anything. But when you go in, I do go in with my nail once in a while just to start it. See how like once you start it, then you can lift up the parts. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of do it and put these little extra critters on here, okay? So we're not getting wasted. And listen, if you don't have this, get a Ziploc bag and put it in there. All these little crumbs, because these are good, girl. These are good, good. Okay. And then if you get stuck and you're like, oh, it's not coming off, don't worry. Be happy. Now, if these start to pop all around, which they will, and you'll find them in your hair and your eye, I don't know. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I've sat down to pee and there might have been a flake or so. I'm not saying, I'm not going to deny or confirm that, but you understand. I mean, you see, it makes a little bit of a mess. Why is this doing? It is, let's do it this there. Let's see if that's a little better for you to see. So anywhere that you see it like kind of flapping up, go ahead and do that. I am so sorry. I got the windows open and nobody's home with me right now. They left me alone. And Emily had to go to the doctor's. Dave had to go get an x-ray. And Emily's boyfriend was here, so they all left to do all those things. And I'm like, I'm going to do a video. And I screamed at my dogs, do not bark. The windows are open and I have to record. And then I hear that. So it's that kind of day. I'm going in. Look, you're not hurting anything, right? It's just pulling up the sticky, the stuff that's not sticky. And you need that really to get, if you're going to do a full piece like this. Okay. And if you want to use a stiffer brush, by all means, you do you, boo. You'll do you. But you can see there's no more sticky left. And look how that shines that up when you go to buff it. Oh, it's so nice, so nice, so nice. All right, so I'm going to be done playing with this right now. So we can go on to the other things, and I don't have you here for 6 hours. Okay. Look at this, how gorgeous. Now, you can cut this into ATC card, 2.5 by 3.5. You can use this as a middle of in an art journal page, cut it. You can put it in your, oh, what are they called? You know, your scissors, big shot, those kind of things. And then I just kind of, probably not the easiest, I mean, best way to do this, but I just like to pick up some of those little things. And you can see, and you'll do the same thing. And as you rub it off, you'll see it just goes to other parts. And you could do the whole sheet. You could do little piece at piece, you know, like a little piece at a little piece time. Let me say, like, let's say on the end here, you can see there's like 2 parts that didn't have anything. So I'll just go in, just give it a little like that, and then I'll go in, I'll lay that down there because I need something, and see, and then you see how it burnishes, and really you can make it separate. So you can definitely use a stencil if you wanted to, and get the look, right? What I would like to do, and I might do down the road once I get through a few things I got to do, is to put this in a squeezy bottle with a very thin applicator. And I would really dig that on, you know, on these things. So, and that's, I mean, you can see how, I mean, you can really, and that's not sticky anymore, but you can just see how gorgeous you can make it, you know, especially using on black. And I'm using it on black, obviously, so you guys could see it better. But do you see what I'm saying? Look how nice. So, you know, I love the grungy kind of look, and I love that in my mixed media. So that is something I would definitely do. And you guys asked me to use this in my mixed media, and you asked me how this worked, and I'm telling y'all, this is how it worked. Okay, but there's so many colors. This is silver. Let me see if I have any of the other sheets here to show you. You sit there. Yep, you sit there. And I have some gold. These are like, yeah, they're just called. Let me open it. Come on. Hands aren't working. We'll do a gold on the breathe. It's very, you know, very simple, not a big deal. I will take out. Come on, you. My daughter. Okay, so the shinier side's here, and that's the side. Come on, you. It's not coming off there, so I'm not going to waste time sitting there trying to fuss. Oh, my goodness. My child and my husband having a conversation. My hands, it's just not separating today. Why? What is happening? There we go. Okay, here we go. I am so sorry. That RA is like, girl, I don't want you doing anything today. All right, so remember this. We have the stamp and we have that. And I'm just going to very lightly put this down. Lightly. Is it not on the right side? What is happening to me? No, it is. Okay. I like doing this. This is fun to me. I don't know. I think I'm a little kid sometimes. So then I'm just going to stick down here and kind of scrub it a little bit so you can see, because that is very fine lettering. There we go. Look at that. It's like magic. Now, you can see I made that a little thin there, that E. So, you know, you can't get mad at it. And that little, I know I have a little empty place there and there. So I just take my nail and look. So that stamp was kind of fine. So it's not going to show like if it was a, you know, bigger letters, so to say, or bigger script. And that's kind of why I want to put like a tip on there, like a thin tip, so it will, but look how pretty. And that's the gold. Oh, there you go. You see it much better there when it's this way. I mean, look how pretty. And you can see it worked very well with the stamp, but the only thing I can't, this is like really hard for the waster, the person who doesn't like to waste. Let's see if I can get any other stuff on here. Yeah, we're good. The glue is covered. Same one here. Yeah, we're good. Woo! So we have this, which is the silver. Look at that, how pretty. We have just some random dots using a pencil eraser. Okay, and then you guys saw me do, yeah, the color's not showing. There we go, a little bit better. There we go. And you can see you can write just like I wrote. There's the stamp. And I didn't stamp too much, but it's covered. So these are a lot of fun. And I'm going to be using them in different ways in my mixed media, but this was requested quite a bit. So I thought I will come on just for a quickie and show you guys and just play around. And look how fun on black. It just comes out beautiful. So let me know what you guys think down below. As always, please be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. And please look at yourself. When you are doing your art, don't beat yourselves up. Remember, it's progress, not perfection. We're here to have fun. You're there to have fun. Don't beat yourself up. I mean, this is why I like to show you very, you know, not so much finished things, but techniques and different products, because, you know, you can use them in so many different ways. So when you do spend your hard-earned dollar, you know, you can get something and use it more than maybe what it's suggested as. Yeah, so that's about it. Leave me a thumbs up, share me everywhere. I love you guys so very much. Let me know what you think about this down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.